I grew up going to Catholic church, went to Catholic school. Really, after high school, that kind of just faded out. In 1988, my brother, on his high school graduation night, was killed in a single car accident. He was a passenger. And at that moment, when we heard about it, we prayed as a family. And that's kind of where my walk with Christ kind of started. You would think that it would have started way earlier when I went to Catholic school, but we really seen of how God kind of healed and walked us through mourning the loss of my brother Clay. To kind of fast forward, as I continued to work on my relationship with God and get closer to Him, my oldest son was looking at getting his first purchase of a car. He had graduated, he was just about turning 18, and he found a car he liked in Indiana. We got his car. He was super excited about it. I was excited for him, and we pulled up to a gas station as we both needed to get gas. So we were pumping our cars full of gas, and something said, "Hey, Lane, come sit in the car with me." And we prayed in his car, and we prayed for the protection of him in that car. The day that we would go to get my son's car, I told him and my youngest son that I wanted them to watch these videos because they were pretty powerful. It was about people drinking and driving and families who had lost loved ones due to drinking and driving. They were interviewing them, and I just really wanted my kids to kind of see where my heart is that I really just want to wrap them up in bubble tape so nothing can happen to them. But just really was very impactful messages of watching those videos. And those videos just kept on talking to me and making me thankful at the same time that, we were protected. And until that day, literally that day, we went to go get my son's car. I'm telling my kids about this video. And I didn't realize that a drunk driver would affect my family. My son had called. We were going to dinner on our way home from getting his car. He didn't know where the place was, so he told me to get in front. So I get in front of him, and he pulls in behind, goes to pull in behind me. And everything went black around me. All of a sudden, I hit a ditch, and I realized somebody had hit me. Somebody had rear-ended me. And for 2 seconds, I thought it was my son. And my sister said that I said the F word, and then everything after that was Jesus, 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 as my car ended up rolling. It rolled what I can remember 3 times, landing on my roof of my car. And as he pulled me out and helped me out of my car, I asked him if it was him who hit me, and he said no, it was a drunk driver. I had a lot of regrets that God, after my accident, a lot of regrets that I didn't bring my kids up in church. I had regrets of not watching my nephew play in a worship band here at ResLife. 2 weeks later, after my car accident, we received devastating news that my nephew Max was killed by a drunk driver. I questioned many times, why him and not me? Why was he killed and not me? During the journey, I ended up, it's like it was my brother, then my car accident, And then my nephew. Like, I had in my head, like, it was one and done with my brother, you know? How many other times can somebody be taken out of your life at such a young age? And God got us through another devastation. Another devastation of losing a loved one at such a young age. God strengthened us and picked us up. And ResLife, the church family, picked us up and wrapped their arms around us during this time. We did it once, and God got us through, so we knew that He would get us through losing Max.